Hi guys, Merry Christmas. I hope you're having a wonderful time with your friends and family if you celebrate Christmas. And if you don't, I hope you're just having a great day. And I wanted to have a fun, light favorites video up for today. And I am also doing a best of 2014 video a little bit later, which is basically a huge favorites video for the whole year. That's why today we're going to be doing my top 10 per usual, and we're starting off with NARS. I've been picking up some NARS products recently from Sephora because they did have their coupons and 20% off, and it was like a $20 off. This is NARS Laguna bronzer, and I am now a huge fan. Before this, I'd say that Benefit Hoola was my favorite bronzer, but this has become my favorite. I don't know what it is about this bronzer, but it glides on my skin so beautifully. It never, ever, ever will look patchy on me. It just kind of gives you that perfect contour shade, at least for my skin tone, and I love it. The other NARS products that I got are the creamy concealers, the Radiant Creamy Concealers. I first got one shade, which is Vanilla, for under my eyes and highlighting down my face, and I loved it so much that I got another one, which is Custard, and this is more for spot concealing. This is worth it. I mean, I still like some products that are from the drugstore really inexpensive, but if you're looking for a nice, creamy, yet full coverage concealer that doesn't look cakey, this is the perfect one. This next product I am also using today, and it is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. This is another product that I've been wanting to try for a while because so many people talk about it and say that it has really changed their brow game, and I've been loving this stuff so much. I got it in the shade dark brown, and I think it is the perfect color for me. It just makes my brows so much more bold, yet not harsh, and it's really easy to use. And this will segue nicely into my next favorite, which is the MAC 266 brush, which is what I use to apply the Dip Brow Pomade. I've had this for a little over a year because I used to use a brown eyeshadow for my brow powder, but then I stopped using it for a while because I was loving the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I still love the Brow Wiz, but if I have the time in the morning to apply this, this is what I will go with. I've been loving the idea of applying any sort of brow product with the MAC 266 brush. I think my brows look so much more bold this way. The Brow Wiz gives it a nice shape, but it doesn't give it that intensity that I think I sometimes want to go for. And this is also waterproof, which is awesome. This next favorite is a highlighter that you can pick up at the drugstore, and it's the NYX Illuminator in the shade Ritualistic. This is a subtle version of, I'd say, the Balm's Mary Luminizer, because the Mary Luminizer is a quite intense highlighter, and this one gives you more of a natural glow. I will just pat this on with my ring finger on my cheekbones and then a little bit in my inner corner, and I think it's the perfect subtle highlighter. This next one is a new drugstore lipstick, and this is the Maybelline Rebel Bloom lipstick in the shade Power Peony. It's what I'm wearing right now, and it's the most beautiful, bright, hot pink. I love these types of pinks so much, and the formula, of course, is great because Maybelline's Color Sensational lipsticks all have a wonderful formula. Of course, I don't like that it smells like Play-Doh, but we're gonna get past that, and I love this color. It's so much fun, and it's probably not going to match what I'm wearing right now, but I don't even care because I love the shade. And my next favorite is another one of these lipsticks, and this is in Blushing Bud. And also, I cannot forget to mention the cute packaging. I love the pink. It's really simple, but the pink just makes it so, so cute. And Blushing Bud is more of that subtle pink that I always like to have, but the nice thing about this subtle pink is that it still kind of makes my lips pop. So it's subtle yet brightening. I don't know how that works, but I dig it, and I just love this line. I'm definitely going to be picking up more from the Rebel Bloom lipstick. I've not heard that these are limited edition lipsticks, so that would be awesome if they keep these in the permanent line. And when it comes to lashes, my favorites are the Ardell 120 Demis, and I was able to find something that is pretty much a dupe, but for less money. And this is the Salon Perfect pack. It comes with 4 pairs, and this is exactly the same as the Ardell 120 Demi. Because I can get 4 for the price of sometimes getting a 2-pack when it comes to Ardell, this is probably going to be the way that I'm purchasing my lashes from now on if I can find them in store. So this I got at Walmart, but Walmart isn't a place that I often go to. I may just have to go there for my lashes, but I think this is such a good deal. They're really fluttery and you can tell that I'm wearing lashes, but they're still natural enough where it just kind of looks girly and it flares out on the side, and that's what I usually like to go for. This next favorite is a beauty tool, and I'm not going to pick it up with my hands right now because they're not the cleanest hands, but I'll show you what I put my beauty blender in, and my beauty blender is my next favorite because for a while I put down the beauty blender and I was using my Real Technique sponge, and that started going downhill. For some reason, the not beauty blenders, but the Real Technique sponges that I was purchasing, they were not coming out to be the same quality as the first one I used because I used to rave about it. And for some reason, the sponge was starting to get a little bit more tough, and when I was applying my product, I can hear the sponge making noises because of how rough it was. It was really, really odd. So I finally decided that it was worth spending a little bit more for the beauty blender again. So that's what I've been using, and I am so happy that I went back to the beauty blender. It is a little bit more expensive, or actually a lot more expensive, but I find it to be worth it because it is your foundation, literally. Like, it's the base for all of your makeup, and if your foundation doesn't look right, then the rest of it's not gonna look right, and it's so important to make sure that your skin looks good and is good. So that's why I think it's worth getting the beauty blender. And I also just recently repurchased the beauty blender to have as a backup, and that one I got with the cleanser. It's that, what is it called? It's that Solid that comes with the beauty blender. I got that pack, and the Solid is awesome. It really removes all the makeup from the sponge, almost like it's brand new. So I really recommend getting the Solid with your beauty blender. I have it on a soap dish next to my sink, and I will rub my beauty blender on it a little bit and wring it out with water, and it gets rid of all of the makeup. And I like to always throw in some type of random favorite at the end, and this one is, however, makeup related, and it's my new makeup bag that I got from Forever 21. This has macarons all over it, and it's so cute. It's white with neon colored macarons. I got this for about $6, I think, and I just love the colors, and I love that it's macarons. I fell for the hype of macarons a while ago, so when I saw this, I was all for it. And I also got the mirror, which I don't really have here. I think it's in my handbag. But they came out with this whole line with a hairbrush and actual macaron lip balms. Here's one actually right here. So they came out with a bunch of these, and they're selling out fast. So if you still want them, you may have to run to your store and see if they still carry it. But I thought it was really cute. And this is the end of my last monthly favorites video of the year. I cannot believe it. The year went by really fast. Of course, I'm still doing my best of 2014, but when it comes to monthly favorites, this is it. And oh, it went by really fast. This was a hectic year because I switched job positions, and although you may not know it, you guys were there for me with your support and with your love through a lot of different things that I went through, and I may not have shown it on camera, but just know that you guys really helped me out this year, and I really appreciate it. I'm getting kind of emotional. Thank you guys so much for this year, especially if you're on here and on Instagram with me. Thank you. If you have any requests for videos in the next year, please let me know. I'd love to start something, maybe like a schedule, and figure some videos out already for 2015. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your Christmas, and I will see you all again really soon. Bye!